Update 2. Got text from Dad, family meeting tomorrow, 2 p.m. Important inheritance discussion. Drove 2 hours, walked in to find them all eating, laughing. Dad looked up, "Oh, you actually came? We already divided everything." Mom couldn't stop giggling. The 41-year 0LD Falor thought he was getting money. Brother waved papers. "We signed everything an hour ago. You get nothing." Dad stood up. "You're 28, single, renting. Why would we waste Grandpa's money on you?" Mom added, "We told the lawyer you're mentally unstable. He agreed you shouldn't get a penny." Alright, so first off, thanks for all the messages and comments on my last post. Sorry I couldn't respond to everyone. Has been absolutely wild the past couple days. I'm typing this from a hotel room across town because I'm honestly kind of scared to go back to my apartment right now. More on that later. So, Monday morning came and I met with Maxine at her office downtown. I was nervous AF walking in, like what if Grandpa's will wasn't actually legal or something? What if my family somehow got to Maxine first? My mind was racing with all these worst case scenarios. But the second I walked in and saw Maxine's face, I knew everything was going to be okay. She's this badass older lady in her mid-40s with this no bullshit attitude. First thing she said when I sat down was that my family had been blowing up her phone all weekend, too. Apparently, my dad had called her 37 times and even showed up at her house Sunday night, which is just, who does that? Maxine laid out all the documents on her desk. The will I had was legit, signed, witnessed, notarized, the whole 9 yards. But here's where it gets crazy. The will my family had been pushing was actually something my dad made up. Like, they literally forged Grandpa's signature on some documents they typed up themselves. Maxine showed me both side by side, and you could totally tell the signatures didn't match. I just sat there staring at these papers trying to process that my own family would go this far. Maxine explained that what they did wasn't just shitty. It was literally criminal, forgery, fraud, attempted theft, the works. When she showed me what Grandpa actually left me in his will, I almost fell out of my chair. Not only did I get his entire workshop and all his tools, which alone is worth like $150,000, but also his cabin property up north and a trust fund he'd been building for years specifically for me. The trust is almost $138,000 in it. And the cabin sits on 5 acres of land worth at least $200,000. The kicker, my dad, mom, and brother were supposed to split what was left of Grandpa's savings, which was about $390,000 total. So, they would have each gotten like $130,000. But there was a condition. They had to treat Santiago with respect and acknowledge his chosen path in life. If they failed to do this, which lol they spectacularly did, their portion would go to me, too. While we were going through all this, my phone kept buzzing nonstop. Texts from my dad saying, "We need to talk this through as a family," and my mom suddenly claiming she always supported my carpentry hobby. She literally once called it my little wood fetish at Thanksgiving. My brother was alternating between threatening me and begging me. Maxine filed an emergency petition with the court that morning to freeze Grandpa's entire estate. She also sent a cease and desist letter to my family about the forged documents. By noon, everything was locked down. No one could touch anything until this got sorted legally. Around 3 p.m., I finally went back to my apartment to grab some clothes and my laptop because I had a feeling things were going to get worse. As I was throwing stuff in a